Alright, welcome to Ark Survival Evolved, um, Lost Island Edition. This is my personal server, our personal game. Okay, put one of these on and one of these on. So, as you guys know, I was looking for a place to move the base and I found one. I found a nice spot where pretty much not much spawns in here that I know of, and it's got quite a bit. Here's my boat right above us, right here, right, and there's my megalodon. As you can see, it's plenty of space. And what I did is I used commands, to make the materials. I wasn't gonna mine all this shit because, frankly, I don't get a lot of resources when I try to mine and stuff. It takes forever. And it needed a lot of behemoth gates to do this. I mean, look how big it is. It's huge, and those are S plus metal foundations. Um, oh, look. Maybe that explains why there was some stuff missing. Yeah. Hold on. Let me fix this. There we go. Looks like there was a little crack under there that wasn't done right. It's kind of hard to get all of it. But anyway, as you can see, now the behemoth gates, the ones that are at the top level, they're just high enough to where the boat can go in and out of any one of these gates. Okay? Any one. You see? And like right now, I'll go ahead and close it. Alright. I had the bird on follow, just in case. But anyway, look at all that space. This is plenty of space to breed the Basilosaurus if I ever get a level that's worth a damn. And I have an underwater gate. This gate is the one that's submerged lower. So you could technically go out this gate with a big water animal like a plesiosaur or one of those other ones like the mosasaurus. You could technically go in and out through there. It should be good enough to go in and out through. Let's get the bird back there. Close this out. There we go. So the bird's on short follow. That's why he looks funny when he spirals. But as you can see, like here, this manta, I'm gonna kill it. Okay, it's not letting me kill it for some reason. Why doesn't it let me kill it? It's only a 15. There we go. I was wondering about that. Did I hurt my boy? No, I didn't. Okay. So little fish are spawning in here. That manta spawned in here. Before I was going to do it out of stone. Right here. You see I have stone foundations. And I kept making them from scratch. And I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm tired of this shit. I got to do something else. Like here's the end of it. There's the border for the water. Now all this land here can be taken. Let me get on the bird. So you see all this land? It's all taken. Now this is my personal server. I could literally put my base anywhere. But like I said, I wanted a water base. And I put down some foundations here. And I could park the boat, should park the boat over here. And I have basically a small pier right here. So I can load and unload. And here we are. Here's the foundations. So what you want to do here is you want to put like you want to put all the vaults in this area so that you can just take resources when you need them. But so far what I've done is this. Let me go back to the boat. I'll show you what I did. Because look at this. See, it takes a while for it to manifest in the distance. That's how big this area is. And there's nothing here that I see. Nothing really manifests here. I saw one manta. You know, I think I saw a basilosaur on another server further down. You know, it's not going to kill me, theoretically. So anyway, what I did is, this is a table. Oops. Hold on. Okay, so this is a table that's called the S Plus converter. All I had to do, because I put some other junk in here, to get these S Plus metal foundations, for example, is I just I pressed a tilde, and then I have a bunch of commands. Like if I do, you have to do like enable cheat, I think, to get this started. But here, enable cheats. And then when you do this, like for example, that cheat, GFI, metal ingot 1010, that gives you 10 metal ingots. At first I was just going to get the metal so I don't have to bother getting it. But there's other, you can get the metal gate frame, you know, the large metal behemoth gate and the gate itself, the gate frame and the gate. You can get the foundations, the metal foundations. Now, I wanted S plus metal foundations. So what you do is you get the, let's run the command. Let's see if it works. 1 second. That tilde. Let's try to get metal floor. Let's say I'm going to do 5 metal floor because I don't really need that many. So this is going to give me 5 metal foundations. Regular metal foundations, nothing special. Vanilla. There, I got 5 metal foundations. So I go into this S plus converter and I take the 5 metal foundations, put it in there. Then I select them. You have to select them and then you convert the selection. So this will convert these regular metal foundations to the S plus foundations I put down, which are there. And that's what I use to make the barrier on the bottom. Then I put the behemoth gates, the metal behemoth gates on top. Now they're not really pretty in certain areas. They didn't place too well in some areas for some reason. But look at the huge amount of space I've got. Here I just so happen to see everything. And it's just amazing. So now I have the space to make any large animal I want. Technically, I have enough space here to breed the Basilosaurus as much as I want. You know, easy. So that's what I'm going to do probably. Now that I got the space, I'm going to move all my shit over here to this base, and this is going to be my main base. Now this is where this is on the map. I'm really close to the Wyvern Crack. So the Wyvern Crack, in there you'll have mantis for polymer. You don't have like a whole lot, but they're there. There's things you can tame there. There's Basilosaurus all around this area, of course. So it's a good prime location. The land is fairly flat. There's a big hill there, but I can literally take the entire hill. And so when it comes to the behemoth gates, after I was done doing the foundation, I put the gates on. It's the same kind of thing. You use a command. Here it is. Metal gate frame, large. And then I do metal gate, large. Do 20 of them. And so now I can literally go around placing those gates. Let's see, got this here. This goes here. This goes in there. And so I can continue placing those gates right there. and I can take all that land. Now the only thing about land, whether it's underwater or above, is you have to put foundations down. Nothing's going to spawn next to that little bit of base right there, all those foundations. But over here stuff can spawn. Okay, anything that where there's no foundations, it can spawn. So what I was thinking of doing is, since I want to breed megatheriums, is I wanted to just go right ahead and take all this space all the way up here. You know, not this area here, but just put it on the cliff. Take it up to this cliff that I'm on. You see this cliff? So I just block up everything above the cliff. Run the gates over here to this side. Now I can take all this, but I don't really feel as though I need that for megatheriums. That's just too much space. So now the water thing, if I decide to breed mosasaurs or plesiosaurs, I'm going to need that space to do that for sure. But normally I don't do large water dinos, because on the servers I've been on, it's really hard to get that piece of underwater lot. It's hard to get that and keep it and protect your tames. You leave them out there because they're breeding, and then the timer's resetting when they breed. I blocked off everything here on this area because there may be gigas in the area spawning. So like I said, I would probably make a gate from here all the way straight away. What is that? Go ahead and make a gate straight away here, and this should help block off any giga interference. You know, I don't need all this extra land. The only thing I need a little bit of land for the megatheriums, and the best place to do that is on this side, or like right here next to this base. Like right here where I'm hovering, I can put the megatherium factory right here. I don't have to do much. The only difference is I do have to find high-level megatheriums in order to do that. Let's see. What do I got here? Okay, so... Okay, later on I gotta pick up all those stone foundations. They don't really need to be here. And get this guy to follow me. Okay, so I don't need those stone foundations. It's just a whole thing of stone foundations that for some reason I changed my mind. I said I can't be there all day trying to get the materials for this stuff. I just can't. It's just too much shit. So I said to myself, let me just do the cheat command, save myself the time and energy. It's going to be long enough just to do this. You know what I mean? It's long enough just to work with this stuff right here. Now this foundation here, this doesn't need to be there, because at this point what you're doing is you're going to be placing on the land right there. You see? Oh shit, no, that's not over enough. Let's see, where are you? Come here for a second. Alright, so this I theoretically should be able to do without any problems. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, that helps a little. So I want to I don't want to get the thing in the water. That'll do that. Oh, look, there's a horse. And then over here, now this is the part where I can decide to change the direction that it's going. So what I want to do is I want to place it at an angle. Yeah, I don't want to place it too far off, but let me see. Yeah. Let's do this. And try to place it a little bit more manually. Okay, come on. It's kind of hard to see. Okay. So if I press K, not L, if I press K, and I zoom out, I should be able to see how I place it. It looks like it's going to be off regardless. Yeah, it's going to be off regardless. So I think I'm just going to place it like there. That's fine. Screw it. So let me get out of K mode. There we go. So I'm out of K mode. Now I'm going to place the gates. That's one gate. Here's the other gate. There we go. So that's a good start. Down here, it looks like there's a bit of a issue with the foundations there. I might have to put some foundations on the other side just to even it up a bit. Yeah, I have 4 there. Just to try to... will that work? Let's see. Let me see. Will it let me in? No. If it doesn't let me in, it won't let an animal in. So we're good there. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that is ready to be run. I can continue running that however I want. Like I said, I want a line going from this area all the way to here. And I'm just going to cut that short. Cut it here and then go across here and keep putting gates all the way across here. You see what I'm saying? And connect to the other side. That way everything on the beach will be protected. That is more than enough space for some megatheriums. Because frankly, I can't do Rexes and I can't do anything else because I don't have a good saddle. If I had a good saddle blueprint and I could get a Rex saddle blueprint, ascendant, artificially enhanced, you know, I could use a cheat to do that. I don't want to. But I'll work with what I got. The only reason I made an exception with this is because you know how much metal it is? You know how much metal it takes to get this? You know how many times I'd have to go and get a bunch of metal? How long I would have to wait for it to cook? Forever. It'd just be there forever. So what I'm gonna do is when I do get home, I'm gonna get some let's see, let me put that away. Oh, I still have a lot of these foundations here. So what I'm gonna do when I get home is make a bunch of those whatchamacallits, vaults. And I'm going to place the vaults as far out over here as I can. And once I place the vaults here, when I park the ship there, I'm going to do a vault to vault, just like I did over there where I put a line of vaults there. That's the input of the machine. So I'm going to input those resources. Then I'll put vaults in the back over here, not too far away. That will go ahead and be where I organize all the other stuff. I need to put some more foundations in here. I can make these so easy. I can pretty much do anything I want at this point. Maybe I'll go raid the Scar again. I really liked raiding the Scar over there. The other video, by now I would have uploaded it. Holy shit, that was like amazing. There were so many wyvern there. And all I had was that weak ass poison wyvern. But, you know, even with 9,000% damage, it was still getting its ass kicked. Simply because it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Let's see. I guess I can put some more here. Thing is, that's in the water. I'm not sure I want to go there with a bird. Yeah, let's see. Could easily wind up hurting myself there. There we are. See? And I'll have to go and just manually do the other ones. It's just too far into the water. But there you are. See, I'll just continue this process and move it that way, and I'll turn it into like a Megatherium facility. Once I block off everything with at least one layer of behemoth gates, we're good. So after that, though, what I will probably do, after I put all those behemoth gates all the way there, I might put another layer of behemoth gates behind it. In other words, 2 layers. Just in case I leave the server on and I'm not on the base. You know, I don't want some Gigantosaurus coming and attacking my shit and killing my shit. It's going to piss me off. Of course, I could always look at it and then use the kill command to kill it. But, you know, I don't want to go there. There's an Allosaurus. See, there are Allosauruses over here. They're right there, you see. They're just a 20, but it's, I mean, they can't break metal, thankfully, but they're still there, you know. Now, I guess what I could do also is take this land here, you know, and forget about worrying about, you know, consequences and stuff, and take it all the way up to these boulders here and just continue the process and maybe make a whole line for Rexus later on. Do a line thing instead of the thing I'm doing on the other one, because I'm doing a it's kind of like when you have the male in the center and you have a bunch of females clustered around him, but I have 3 layers because I know that the male can breed with the upper floor and the lower floor of a facility. So I have that set up over there on the other thing. I wonder if I hope this video turns out right. I think I changed the settings a bit. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Just to let you guys know. That's what I've been doing. I've been cheating a bit, but it beats having to go mine all that shit. And I can like take all this land, go back over here, take it from these boulders all the way to those boulders, and then all the way down here, something like that. And I'd have plenty of land to put Rexes or whatever it is I want. You know? See, there's not a lot of creatures here. Here's some raptors in the distance. I don't even think I have any taming equipment with me. Raptor 55. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. All right. I can probably oh, come on. Oh, look at that. Look at all that space, man. I can breed anything I want now. Isn't that great? It's so nice. I have a gate here. It's obvious to see which one is for water tames to go in and out. Look at that. Look how wonderful that is. Never in my life did I think that I'd have a base this big. And this is just a water portion. We haven't even really done the land over there. But I chose the water portion to be more important than the land because the land is secondary. Like I said, if all I have is a good Megatherium saddle, and it's good, then that's what I should be more interested in breeding and stuff. All right. All right. So I'm going to say stay all, look, see what he's got. Bunch of fish meat. So here I'll have plenty of space to do all the aquatic consolidations for Megalodons, Basilosaurus, or any other water tame, even the large ones. My goal, since I know that I have the space now, and you know it's not like this is a public server, I can do what I want here. I think I'm going to try to do Mosasaurus and Plesiosaurus, at least tame some, just to have them. I don't know. I think they're vulnerable to jellyfish. I think they're vulnerable to jellyfish, but I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe. But I can't say for sure either. So. Anyway, let's do that. And we'll put this on here. Okay. We'll pick this up. Okay. So I'm going to get this because I don't want anything on the ground level except the guns. And that one control down there, although there's multiple controls. So I'm going to try to put it up here instead. Let's see, plant this like right here on the side. Out of the way, this probably has basic stuff in it. Okay. So what I was thinking is do this, put that basic stuff in here, basic stuff, and put all the other stuff that I'm using. That's supposed to be on my person. And I can put all these in here for now. It'll take it as storage. I got a bunch of those foundations. I don't want to throw them out because then I have to recreate them and shit. And it's just not worth the time. It would be countless hours to do it from scratch. I already did a bunch of the basic stuff from scratch. I just have to be satisfied with that, you know, instead of worrying about all this other stuff. Let's see. Got Speedy always goes in my person. My baby goes in my person. And I got some other things I have to get. Okay, anything else? Nope. Well, if that's it, go ahead and put you away. Robin's the weight bird. She's the only weight bird that I have. How many bullets? 990. Okay. So, one other thing, speaking of things I want to manifest, I might just start manifesting those bullets. Because I think there's an ID number for the advanced rifle bullet that goes in there. I wouldn't mind filling these things up with bullets so I don't have to worry about having enough ammo. because it really is a bitch when you run out of ammo. Let's see. Okay, so I'll put you there, you there, you there. Open that up. Let's see. That goes there. Put my regular stuff on. I don't know what happened to my flippers. I need to maybe find that. Here's that. And I always carry a little of that. And here's my bolas. And I think we're good. That's pretty much it anyway. Yep. We're going back up. Okay. All right. So there we are. Yeah. So I have to go down there one of these days and clean up those stone foundations. And that's pretty much where we are. After this, I think I'm going to go ahead and just go back home and start doing that kind of stuff. And let's see. How much gas do I have in here? Plenty. Insufficient resources to repair. See, in the old days, I try to put a box down here so that I can just grab the resources and repair it as I go. But after a while, you're like, oh crap, here we go. I should be able to pass through here. So you hit it and then you click. It does let you pass, right? It's not letting me pass. Okay. I'll do this. There we go. That's all I gotta do is just open it up. See, normally when you hit up against it with the boat, you're supposed to be able to, you know, click on it and then you go through, but it's not doing that. There we go. It's letting me through now. There we go. So we close the hatch. Later on, I'll go put some of those behemoth gates. The only thing in the area that was lethal was Allosauruses. So here we are. Look at the map. There we are. And we got to go all the way home. Put everything, pick everything up essentially, and bring it over here and then put it back down again. So I have to cry out all my animals, pick up everything, make it nice and neat. I never like to leave a mess when I move. I always wipe everything in the area. I take everything down. Even if I have to destroy it, then I destroy it. I do not leave a mess. I mean, that's just inconsiderate towards others, but it's a habit that I have now because I've mostly done ARC on servers, other people's servers. And that's it. You know, there was that Nublitz was talking about this thing about some company called Snail has a bunch of guys that they do PvP. They have their own tribe, and they lost a battle with another tribe, and they used their power to kick people from the server permanently on those guys when they just won a competition. They won the battle. PvP is player versus player. I mean, if you wipe somebody else's base, you win. Well, apparently this tribe without any corporate, there was just a regular tribe, kicked the ass of the admin tribe, and the admin tribe banned them from all the servers, permanently. It was a permanent ban, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? They bothered with that? They really bothered with that? And sure enough, they did. They actually banned their asses. Silly as that sounds. Can you imagine that? You try so hard to kick somebody's ass, and when you kick their ass, they use their ability, their admin authority. It's really authority because they have system access, admin access. They do that to try to get back at you. Supposedly, it's a Chinese tribe. That it's a bunch of Snail is a company that's Chinese, so it's a bunch of Chinese just banning the shit out of them. So. That's so stupid. Using your authority like that. That's got to be the most jackass thing to ever do. Bunch of assholes, man, doing that shit. It's fucking hilarious, man. Oh boy. Anyway, I have to make a video archiving all my settings. So in other words, I set it to record the screen. I think I accidentally set this thing to record the screen also. But I have to go into the settings, all the settings, and just make sure I record it visually so that if I need to set it up again, I have a record of that. I used to have it written down somewhere, but I don't think I remember where. Look at that. It's a little island in the middle of nowhere. Oh, is this that? Oh, this is that little island. It's halfway between the desert and the Abbey that I was considering putting my base on. I really was, but then I said to myself, nah, better not. It could be problematic. So anyway, I'll probably load up the guns with bullets and make because bullets take forever to make also. I'm done being grindy about this personal server. If I'm the admin, shit, if they can use their authority to ban people because they got their asses kicked in a PvP, then I can use my authority on this server to give myself free bullets for life. For life. Ah, my bullets aren't going off. Huh. Look at that. Why aren't the bullets going off? Is that an alpha leads? Was that an alpha leads? Because a lead is not supposed to be able to catch up to you. Let me see something here. Let's do this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna fucking try. Put that on. I want to see what the hell was screwing with me. That was a leads of some sort. It is an alpha. That's why it could catch up to me. Because it's an alpha. You fucking with me, you asshole. It was a fucking alpha lead. See, the problem is this thing's not on the goddamn list. He's not on the damn list. Oops. Let's go north. I don't want to die. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of prime meat. We should cook that. I guess that's better than nothing. So that's why it caught up to my boat. It's not a regular leads. It's an alpha leads, and it's not on the list for the guns. The guns are on. You see, this is the kind of shit ARC throws at you, and then you're like, sit there and just take it. And I'm like, why? Why should I sit there and just take it? Why me? I thought, I guess it doesn't have a, let me try this then. So, it'd be nice to put my shoes back on. Son of a bitch. I don't think it got the core of the boat. I don't think it took any more damage in the core. I'll check right now, but I'm pretty sure it, yeah. If it did drop anything like that, if it dropped a trophy, then man, I don't think I'd be able to find it in that water. I'll go back out there and see if I can find it, but it would just be a bag floating in the water. You know, to this day, nobody's come up with a mod that makes the bags glow in the dark or anything. So it's really hard to find those things. Knew that son of a bitch. He hit me like 3 or 4 times, and I was like, it doesn't look like he did damage. I guess he couldn't penetrate the metal, but still, that's dangerous. You know, that means that my guns are useless, you know. So, that sucks. Alpha leads. Probably pissed off because I killed all the other leads. They're bastards, man. They kill your boat. One of those things took my damn raft. Oh, almost took my raft out over there on that Supreme Arc because I decided to take a raft out there to see what was out there. I didn't have anything. I didn't have a wyvern or anything yet to fly around on. I think I had a bird, and that was it. And I was crossing, you know, the short points between the places, and that's what happened. Fucking alpha leads. You believe that shit? Damn it. Alright, so we got 144 cooked prime fish meat. Let's go out there and see if we can find let's see if we can find a bag. I don't know where it is. It's hard to see. Hopefully I won't hit a jellyfish or anything. Now the leads died, I think, around this thing somewhere. I think. Let's go up here. I should have brought scuba with me, but see, there's a mod where if you see, do I see it here? If you cryo an animal with equipment in it, it stays on the animal, and it's funny because it works really good. So you can put a bunch of metal on the animal, cryo it, and then when you uncryo it, the metal's there. It's just hilarious. I'm not seeing a bag anywhere. I'll have to check and see if there's any such thing as an Alpha Leads trophy. I don't think I've ever seen one, actually. When I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen it. I thought it would maybe be here somewhere. If it's like way the hell down there, I'm not going to go down there and try to get the damn thing. I'm just trying to like, no. I would need scuba to try to, it's not worth it. I'm just going to go back to the boat before I drown. That's okay, screw it. Well, hard lesson, right? If it's an Alpha Leads, it doesn't die. Oh, some of a bitch got a point. Let's crowd him before he gets attacked by a shark over there trying to get him. Little megalodon. Some megalodon action. Let's see. Get some food down. I drowned a little bit. You drown, you take damage. All you can do is try to heal yourself. Now let's hope I don't get another Alpha Leads on my ass. Oh. Yay, HD. Die, HD. Evil little shits. I hate the HDs. Okay. Alright, so we're not there yet. We're getting there. Isn't that funny? That big fucker trying to get me. I'm like, why aren't I leaving him in the dust? Because a regular Leads, you can outrun a regular Leads on this boat, no problem. But that son of a bitch kept hitting and hitting. If I didn't have this boat armored with those foundations, I probably would have taken some serious damage. That's why I took the time to go out and kill it with the shark. Because I knew that son of a bitch wasn't going to do shit against that megalodon. And because I got a lot of points into the attack. Jeez. That's crazy. So anyway, so the next goal here is to pack up everything on the boat, at least do some of it, and then take it over there. I think there's a weight limit on this thing, but I can't say for sure. I may have to leave some of the baser materials behind, like stone, if I have stone or wood or that kind of stuff. You could always gather over there if you need to, or you can try to transmute it into something you need right now. But either way, yeah, it's pretty good so far. Can't complain. So that base design over there, I think I'm gonna get the portion that's above the hill for Rexes whenever I actually do get a Rex saddle that doesn't suck. I might have to spend time over there on Rag to get the drops. You know, come up with a base over there, stay logged in on Rag, and then try to get those things. Or I can do the caves over here. There are caves with drops that don't suck over here, supposedly, but you got to find it. You know, and it's over there in the desert portion where I built that little trap somewhere, and that's pretty much it. I think it's gonna be okay. You know, just it's all this is for fun. But even at my fastest, the son of a bitch kept trying to get me. It's too bad the guns can't shoot them. To think that you know, they would have updated that by now in the system. Just silly. So what that means is if I ever decide to go out into the deep water to go, you know, fishing basically or caving, what I have to do is throw out a bunch of megalodons on neutral around the boat, or aggressive even, and just have them do what they need to do there and protect the boat and, you know, take care of anything. That was a rock. Take care of anything I need to take care of. All right. We're back home for now. Yeah, on that Supreme Arc, I also saw. Okay, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. I was like, why? If that's a leads, why aren't the guns going off? And how come it catches up with me? Because it was a freaking alpha, man. Anyway, so we got to start moving this shit. I'm going to take a break. We're at 51 minutes. Had too much of an adventure as it is. And just kind of go from there. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think everything will fit in there. It's mostly just junk. What I might do is make a grinder and decompose some of the stuff that I don't need and just pick through there. And grind up anything I don't need, pack up everything else, and just move on. The only sad thing is I'll have to look at the garden here. It's probably got quite a few veggies that I have to transport. Yeah, quite a few. Yeah. Okay. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. We'll have another show later. Bye-bye.